Dancers in Fiesta are volunteers, but they have to put a lot of time and effort in order to perform in the show. During the performance, the dancers use from 1 to 30 of the hoops, and it's as hard as it seems. Unlike Americans, international students cannot file the taxes online, and an accountant or a company to do that for them is more expensive because of the complexity of the process.
Valeria, is word getting out from Concepcion?
Yes, I talked with some of the students and they spent 10 hours waiting by the phone, hoping to hear of their loved ones, and they told me how they remain calm in the situation. International students looking for travel information can walk in by the BYU travel agency located at the Kennedy Center. Back to you. Some students have to travel 1,000 miles to go home, and the cost of a plane ticket can be as much as one semester tuition, so the plans for going home fly away. They swing, twist, and jump to get the party started. BYU annual Fiesta Celebration brought Latin American culture to campus as the music and dance caught the attention of more than 2,000 spectators this Saturday. Students performed traditional dances and folklore music from 11 different countries. Exciting rhythms and colorful costumes came together to bring the public a glimpse of a very diverse culture. Peruvian performer Gabriela Power says that Fiesta is more than just a folklore dance show for her.
It's part of our identity, so it's a really nice opportunity to share that with others.
Dancers in Fiesta are volunteers, but they have to put a lot of time and effort in order to perform in the show. Volunteers prepare months in advance, practicing and doing their own costumes to put together a show that lasts for 2 hours. But dancer Spencer Hudson says all the efforts are worthwhile.
I love it. I love when the crowd is cheering and it's all so exciting, and I don't know, I just enjoy it. It's a rush.
Packing can be very boring, but after years of not traveling back home, it can be an exciting activity. Many international students at BYU don't have the chance to visit their home countries until they finish college, and sometimes that means they don't go home for many years. BYU student Samip Subedi from Nepal hasn't been home for 3 years and says he won't be able to visit his family until he graduates in 2 more.
Yeah. To go back to our country, it requires a lot of money.
But money is not the only problem. Subedi also says that the time is a key factor that delays his visit.
To go there and come back, it takes you almost a week.
Just the flying time to Nepal can be up to 56 hours, and the cost goes between $2,000 and $5,000 depending on the number of stops. Some students have to travel 1,000 miles to go home, and the cost of a plane ticket can be as much as one semester tuition, so the plans for going home fly away. To help these students, BYU has a travel agency that assists them to find the best deals and get student discounts. Travel agency manager Eva Erkenbrack says students from distant countries come looking for a chance.
So usually they come because someone has told them that they can get a good price here.
Erkenbrack also says students' situations are different, but that they all get really happy when they find a good deal.
Sometimes they went home last Christmas, and other times it can be as long as 5 years. They'll come and they've been here the whole time, and they're so excited to get back home.
These students are not playing hula hoop. They are preparing for Pow Wow, the biggest celebration of Native American culture on campus. An important part in it is the hoop dance, a performance that creates figures to tell a story. Native American descendant Cheyenne Jones says dancing with hoops is a unique opportunity for her.
That I'm telling a story, especially about me. I'm telling my story and what is important to me.
During the performance, the dancers use from 1 to 30 of the hoops, and it's as hard as it seems. The eagle and the mosquito are some characters students are able to do with hoops after months of practice. But the real importance for Native American descendants is the opportunity to show the culture.
For me now, I think it's important to be proud of who I am and to show people that Native Americans brought a lot to this country.
Organizer LaVey Talk says the celebration can bring more to the students than just a glimpse of the Native American world.
Sharing that culture is important either in the learning process or even in sharing, even if it's an example, to other students.
The celebration will be held in the Wilkinson Center next Friday and Saturday, and students can buy tickets at the info desk in this building. Valeria Kraft, BYU Daily News. The BYU Vital Lab is not offering international students the free tax return preparation this year. Lab manager Jonathan Heaton says one of the reasons has to do with the preparation volunteers need to be certified.
Well, first of all, the training for international students' tax returns is a little bit complex, and it hasn't been very good in the past. And so as we've prepared their returns, we haven't had a lot of assistance to know how to do it correctly.
Hiron also said that because of this, last year the Vital Lab faced several complications with the IRS while trying to help students get their taxes done.
We had a big mess where we had to go correct a bunch of returns and all kinds of rejected returns.
Unlike Americans, international students cannot file the taxes online, and an accountant or a company to do that for them is more expensive because of the complexity of the process. International students are concerned that not having the Vital Lab help will make this process harder for them.
I don't think it's a good idea because international students are not more familiar with the tax preparation and are filling out the tax papers.
On the other hand, students like Eduard Vasquez say that they prefer to look for professional help and not mess up their tax returns.
I paid him, but he was pretty good, it was fast, and it was safe, and he did a really good job.